Hey there, Steve Rubis with another installment of Investor Relations in 2 minutes or less. Today, we're going to do a new type of content, which I think will be catharsis for most investor relations professionals, and it's the idea of an investor relations officer's advice to the sell side. And in this first installment, what we're going to do is talk about the actual earnings call. And there are a lot of analysts who are frustrated that either they don't get on the call, they don't get to ask a question, they don't get the first question. And for every investor relations officer you show me, I can tell you that that person has at least one or more analysts that they do not want asking questions on the earnings call. And analysts and investors need to realize that a lot of thought and preparation goes into the earnings materials, whether it's the call script, the Q&A, the investor deck, or the earnings release. And the point here is that management is trying to convince investors that they are the best management team to run the business on a day-to-day basis. And so let's go through a few things here of where some of the issues are. So when it comes to the earnings call, you have to remember the first question or the first questioner is about asking the elephant in the room for the quarter and then maybe one personal question beyond that. And you have to understand a lot of times companies in advance will reach out to an analyst to be that first questioner. And the point is that they want someone who's going to do it in an articulate and respectful manner and set management up for a successful remainder of the Q&A session. Next, if you're a negative analyst, this is the one where you're probably not getting on the call at all. And the point here is if you're negative or have a sell rating on the company, don't press *1. You're not going to get in the queue. And the point is that this is not the forum for you to air your grievances or issues or struggles. You need to do that either in your callbacks after the earnings call or in your discussions with management, not on the earnings call. And then lastly, maybe you're just unhappy being the last person in the queue. And what I would then ask you is, are you the person who's asking the what's your tax rate question or the esoteric modeling question? Again, if you're not going to take the time to prepare articulate, well thought questions and possibly even share them in advance to the IR team, you're probably not going to get really good real estate on the earnings call. So remember, when it comes to the earnings call, it's about management trying to convince investors that they are the right people to run the business on a day-to-day basis. If you help them do this, you have a good shot at becoming a repeat questioner on the call. When it comes to investor relations, I lived it so you don't have to. Thanks for watching.